This is Secret America.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Jack Danger along with Jay Gatling, and we have a lot going on today. Hang on, the camera. All right, it's looking good. For a second there, it looked like it froze for a minute. But anyways, we have a lot going on today. It's seemingly every politician, after all the reporting that we've done, Jay, on flock cameras and surveillance, seemingly now every politician is coming out saying this needs to be banned. We need to reduce their surveillance. We need to reduce this and that because of not only of all the reporting that we've done, but then all the misuse of flock camera surveillance systems that have been happening. I mean, we reported on that cop who did 717 times. He misused the flock camera systems. Crazy. We've also got Tim Curry. Okay, we know how these things occur in threes in terms of actors' deaths and some kind of negative things. So you've got Dolly Parton yesterday, age 80. Tim Curry today, age 80. Who is it going to be tomorrow? I don't want to speculate because I don't want to be responsible for a death, let's be honest. But I will say that I loved Tim Curry and a lot of things. Great character actor. And I want to show just a small scene that is my favorite scene, Jay, that he did. And it's from Home Alone 2. That was my favorite movie that he was in. I mean, he's been in a lot of great stuff, you know, the Rocky Horror Picture Show and that stuff that he did over there. And he's been in a lot of great things. But his role in Home Alone 2 is unforgettable. He was just great. It was just great. My favorite part of the whole movie is when he's smiling, when he sees that the credit card was stolen. He's smiling ear to ear. And then it shows the Grinch smile ear to ear right after that. I don't know if you've ever seen Home Alone 2, but great stuff. But anyways, we have a lot to talk about. But first, Jay, the first thing I want to talk about is also there's another thing that I wanted to share. There's a study, which we already knew this, but now there's an actual study that shows the link between transgender ideology and left-wing violence. We're going to talk about that as well. But the first thing, Jay, is the flock cameras. I think it's great because first of all, we had Rand Paul and Ron DeSantis both come out against the flock cameras today. Then Bernie Sanders called for them to be banned. Bernie Sanders, a socialist, you know, this side of communist, called for something that is communist to be banned. So that's pretty interesting. But
he's just mad, Jack, that it's owned by a private company. If the government was going to be fine with it. Go ahead.
I'm sure. But, hey, I'll take any call for them to be banned. I'll take it. But I will say the funny thing is the Flock CEO came out and he said, America must find a compromise between privacy and safety. Those were his words. And I got to say, not a good look, not a smart thing to say, because people will compromise privacy for safety, but not if you come at them with it directly. You have to do a mission creep situation. That's how they compromise privacy for safety. But if you come out and say, hey, you got to give up some of your privacy for safety, you're going to get a lot of pushback. Ron DeSantis, we said Bernie Sanders called for it to be outright banned. He called for flock cameras to be banned. We've got Rand Paul calls out the flock safety CEO for encroaching on Americans' Fourth Amendment rights. And then Ron DeSantis declares flock license plate cameras are out of control and calls for new privacy safeguards in Florida. And Jay, I wonder if these things are all in response to what the CEO said. You can't come out and just come right at Americans with give up privacy for safety. You can't do it. It's not a winning position.
No. Whoever his publicist is, or whoever the doing the publicist for Flock should probably start looking for a new job because really,
hell yeah.
I mean, that's like this is America. This isn't Australia. We weren't founded as a prison colony. This is the United States, and we don't go for that. No, you can't come out and actually say that and expect people. Yeah, you know what? You guys keep up the good work. You're doing a great job.
That was such a huge mistake, man. My God, dude.
No.
If you've been a CEO of a surveillance company or any company that's going to get, have to trade privacy for safety, you should automatically know that Americans are not going to take kindly to that. You have to do it either behind their backs or under the radar, slowly. If you do it all at once, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, come out and be like, listen, we're trying to do better. We understand the concerns. We're trying to do better. We know that it's a lot of data, that mistakes have been made. We're taking care of that. I mean, even if you're lying, that's what you say.
Absolutely.
Right?
Big mistake. Big mistake.
I mean,
and
come on.
I think I think the politicians' responses were in response to what he said.
Maybe, or maybe their response is to the fact that, yeah, we've reported on it. A lot of people have talked about it, reported on it. People have complained. I'm sure that the phones in these offices ringing off the hook.
Oh, are you
with
kidding
people
me?
calling up,
nothing but
saying,
complaints.
Guys, in Florida, for instance, we've talked about it. They had flock cameras at the entrance of a gun range.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, can it get any worse than that? No.
That's unbelievable.
You basically want to see who's buying guns and who's registered, got firearms. I mean, come on. Absolutely. It doesn't get any more intrusive than that. And so I think a lot of people just pissed off by it. And I'm as pro law enforcement as it comes, but I'm against this. It's just too much. It's too much.
It is.
It's a system that's causing too many problems. I hope we're never ready for this. We're certainly not ready for it.
Jay, didn't police used to work for a living? When you were a cop, didn't police used to work for a living?
Yeah, I mean they still do, but this is kind of like,
if you give up the flock surveillance cameras, is police just going to fall apart? Is crime going to skyrocket in the 90s, in the early 2000s, hell, up to 10 years ago? Were we reliant on the flock cameras to do the police work?
No, of course not.
Do we need them?
No, we don't.
No, they're just convenient. That's it.
We don't need it. Well, they're convenient and they're intrusive. And that's the problem.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, they're convenient for the police. They're intrusive to us.
They are. But, Jack, I mean, every time a flock, even when I was working, and I would have to punch the license plate into my computer. It's called the MDT, Mobile Digital Terminal. And I'd have to punch it in, license plate such and such, hit the button, and it would come back. And if it came back, vehicle stolen, plate stolen. Listen, I'm going by that. And at the same time, it's in the back of your mind, like, I hope this is correct. But I'm taking the action that I need to take based on that information. But now that's me off of my observation, putting that plate into that system. Something made me want to do that. That you know what I'm saying? This, like I said, takes it all out of the officer's hands. It's just being fed through billions of plates a day, stuff that might not have been updated.
Tickets. How is that legal?
No, that's ridiculous. And I don't like it. And I think it's dangerous, and we've seen mistakes, and it's a matter of time before something goes really wrong. And in a situation where the police never should have been interacting with the person in the first place, but they did because they were told to buy a flock camera.
Jay, we showed a video on this show maybe a couple of weeks ago where the police had a vehicle surrounded at gunpoint in the middle of the highway because the license plate reader on a flock surveillance camera said the vehicle was stolen. Had that person who probably didn't know what the hell was going on just moved the wrong way, they could have been blown away because of this, incorrect flock surveillance. By the way, how is a private company allowed to just issue automated tickets?
No, that's absurd. That's a whole different story. That to me, if they're able to actually, like the red light tickets with the red light cameras, right?
The phone thing we saw.
That is no. See, the phone thing, the red light cameras are whatever they are. What they are, they're taking a picture of the plate and they're issuing it to the registered owner of the car. And
that only happens if the light is red, then the camera comes on.
Correct.
So that's you ran it.
Correct. For the most part, they're accurate. Now the whole thing with the phone,
that was ridiculous. That
is an observation that a police officer has to make.
Absolutely.
You're getting into a whole different realm when you have a camera not even being operated by a police officer, looking into cars and saying, "Oh, there's a cell phone. Boom, there's a license plate."
And it's looking into the car, like you just said, Jay. That's dangerous and scary.
No, that's entering. That's crossing a Rubicon. That you just no.
Absolutely, man. No, we can't have that, and that's why. I don't even care if Bernie Sanders is a communist. I want to see everybody come out against the flock surveillance cameras. Guys, we lived without them before. I think we'll be fine without them again.
Absolutely. Listen, New York City in the late 90s when Giuliani took over, crime was brought down to record low. The city was cleaned up. It was a great place to be.
The broken window flock cameras. That's all you got to do.
It was police work. It was police work, and that was it.
You don't need flock cameras. All you need is the broken window theory, right?
Correct.
That's all you need.
That's correct. Enforce the law. And you enforce the small laws, which prevents the bigger laws from being broken. Because who's breaking the small? Guess who breaks small laws the most? The same people breaking the bigger laws.
Yeah.
So if you stop them at that level, and it also shows people who might think about it to say, if I do this, no, they're going to nail me and I'm going to jail for it and I'm going to lose my freedom for it and I'm going to pay a price for it. So maybe I'll think about it twice. If you just let that stuff go like they have been for years now, or even if they do anything about it, there's no real consequence. Of course they're going to keep doing it. And of course it's going to spread. Of course, it's human nature. That's why it's the broken window theory. You see a building that's got glass windows. You throw a rock through a window. It never gets fixed. Somebody walks by and says, oh, look, there's a rock. That window's been like that for a week. I want to throw a rock through that window. And then it snowballs.
That's how neighborhoods end up turning into projects right there.
Correct. That's how.
But yeah, Jay, I mean, that's how the greatest mayor, America's mayor, cleaned up New York City with prosecuting the small crimes. Jay, do you know how many examples there are of people that have murdered somebody who should have been in jail the night before for some other small crime that never got arrested for?
Jump the turnstile.
There are thousands, Jay.
Public urination. Listen, I was a part of that. I was a part of the broken windows crime theory in action in New York City in the late 90s. And it worked. Damn right it worked. We were sent out there. Hey, you see somebody urinating public? Boom, you're writing them a summons. But before you do that, you're running them. And guess what would happen? They would come back with, oh, wanted for robbery, wanted for assault, wanted for this, wanted for that. And guess what? You're not just getting a summons now. Now you're going through the system and you're going to see a judge about the other stuff that now they're going to hold you for that. That's what it is. Oh, it's not hard.
Absolutely.
This is not rocket science.
No, Jay, there are so many. I would venture to say hundreds, if not thousands of examples where it actually would have saved somebody's life had this person been arrested for the small crime the night before. Because there are mass shootings that have taken place that could have been saved had this person been held overnight like they were supposed to have been. Instead, they were let out. They went and got their gun and they killed everybody. Or maybe they weren't arrested at all, went and got their gun, killed everybody.
Exactly. Or you're right. Or they weren't arrested at all. They did something and they weren't arrested at all, even though they could have been. And then the next day, something bad happens, or drunk driving, stuff like that. With people with suspended licenses in New York, and one of the things they do right is in the 5 boroughs, if you have a suspended license, you come back. At the very least, you get a desk appearance ticket. But if you're not from the state or if you don't have ID, you're going through the system. People that tend to have their license suspended is because they're not paying the summonses they've already gotten. They're not actually facing the consequence of what they've done. So what happens? I'm not facing any consequences. I'm going to keep driving like a complete moron. And I'm going to end up running somebody down. I'm going to end up doing something really stupid. And that is absolutely proven to be true.
Well,
proven.
Let me tell you, Jay, to me, drunk driving is the worst of crimes because it is the most preventable of crimes. You know how many people have been killed because of alcohol and drinking and driving? How many families have had, dude, do you remember that case maybe 10, 15, it might even have been 20 years ago, I'm not sure. It was a 16 or 17-year-old kid. He was drunk as hell. He was driving when he wasn't supposed to be. He didn't have a license. And his family was rich, though. He slammed into this parked vehicle that a pastor and a few other people had just came in, killed the entire family of 4 people. All 4 of them dead, okay? Killed them all. He got probation because his family had money. I mean, and that's why drunk driving, to me, it's the most preventable of crimes. And that's why, to me, other than rape, drunk driving is the thing that pisses me off the most.
Yeah, there's been some horrible ones. In New York, we had the one with the mother driving with I think her kids in the car, and she was drunk and ended up killing a bunch of people. And now they have a law. It's called Leandra's Law. And if you're driving drunk with your kids in the car, there's even more stiff penalties now. Because to do that, you're really sick in the head. I mean,
I just don't
bad
get
enough.
It. When you know you're drunk, now there's Ubers, there's everything. You know you're drunk.
Oh, there's no excuse.
Anyways, let's move on. We can talk about this all day.
Yeah. I mean, the last one, Jack, with say NFL players or pro athletes, there's really never an excuse. They have the NFL, don't they have their own chauffeur service? All the
pro leagues have that. Yeah, they have that.
Right. They you for free. You get I'm going out tonight. Okay, we'll take you and we'll pick you up. No excuse.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So I want to show you my new book is coming out Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. Phantom at the Useful Tool helped me, and we created a movie trailer. Jay, I think you're going to like this. It's a movie trailer for my book. It's called the By Design, The Viral Vote. I want you all to check this out.
Starting September 1st, you'll be able to do something no one thought possible. Go back in time to the COVID era and witness the conspiracies as they unfold through the lens of a cinematic political thriller that will blow your mind. By Design, The Viral Vote. Get your copy at secretamericalive.com or on Amazon.
Nice. So cool.
Nice. Great job. Great job by Phantom on that one, man.
Yeah,
really good.
He did great. And it's just like a movie trailer. I love it. But guys, that book comes out Tuesday, and trust me, you're going to want to get it because you do get to witness the conspiracies as they unfold. It's not like a book that talks at you. Here, you get to read and see them as they're happening, who's doing them, how they're doing them, and everything. It is incredible. Jay, I think you would love that book. I love that you have the By Design one behind you. We're going to have to, eventually, your whole background is going to be filled up with By Design books.
I'm going to need a shelf.
You know what? We're gonna get you a shelf just so that way you can put them up there. That'd be really cool. But yeah, it's awesome, man. I mean, the book is longer because people kept saying, the next book you need to make it longer because this one's like 288 pages, but you can blow through it really fast if you enjoy it. So I tried to make it a little longer. It's COVID, the 2020 stolen election, and the vaccine all in one. It's amazing.
Now you're putting that out on audiobook and Kindle too, right?
Yeah, it's going to be on. Yeah, it's going to be a hardcover, and then it's also going to be on Kindle and then audiobook. And you can only get the audiobook on secretamericalive.com because Amazon has a little thing with Audible that makes it difficult. But you can get them all on secretamericalive.com starting Tuesday, guys. Starting Tuesday, and on Tuesday, Jay and I are going to talk a little bit about the book and let you guys know a little bit about it. But yeah, it's really cool. I really think everybody's going to enjoy it. And I mean, the First Black President, the By Design, my first novel, has 30 reviews on Amazon, and they're all 5 stars. And this book is even better. I can promise you guys that this book is even better. And then after that, you're going to get the First Black President Part 2. That's going to come out in December, just in time for Christmas.
Nice. Part deux. Is it like Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part deux? DEUX.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Also, make sure you check out maxassociates.etsy.com, the #1 place for USA Pride gifts and patriotic apparel. You can scan the QR code at the top right or go to maxassociates.etsy.com. Right now, since you are a Secret America viewer, you will get 20% off your order and free shipping anywhere in the United States. All you have to do is type in the code SECRET20 at checkout. That is SECRET20. Make sure you guys check it out. The 2026 midterms are coming up. Let's get united. Let's get patriotic, and let's show the liberals where we stand. maxassociates.etsy.com. Make sure you guys check it out. All right, Jay. I want to talk about since I was just talking about liberals. Actually, no, you know what? Forget that. We're gonna do that in a second. I want to talk about Tim Curry. Okay, Tim Curry was excellent actor. I mean, when you saw a movie that he was in, you knew that at least his part was going to be good. Okay, he's so good at what he does. You know what I mean? Yep. And it's a shame. And Jay, that means there's probably going to be another one tomorrow. That's probably going to be around 80 years of age. These things always come in threes. Dolly Parton was 80. Tim Curry's 80. Who is 80 that you know of, Jay? That'll be happening tomorrow.
Exactly 80. I don't.
The fact that they were both 80 is mind blowing. One after the other, day after the day. So I'm expecting something tomorrow. I'm expecting it.
If not tomorrow, in the very near future. Usually the way this works. The fact that it was the next day is crazy, but yeah. Listen, my favorite character. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. What is this? In the chat, Samoa 801 gifted a bunch of people a membership. A membership to what? What does that mean?
I don't know.
It's
I don't know,
just gifts.
Samoa. What is that?
Gifts for the channel. I guess it's for our channel. I don't know. I have no idea.
Is it on our Rumble channel?
Yeah, this is our Rumble channel. Hey,
Okay.
anybody that Samoa, tell me what you're talking about when it comes to the. It says was gifted a membership, Beast USA and Lighthawk. Not quite sure what that means. So
he says it's just gifts you highlight on red, and yeah, just gifts for the channel.
But I don't know what that means.
I don't either. It's not, I didn't even know that
I don't
was
think
possible.
Samoa knows what it means either. He said, "Got me." Well, hell,
Okay.
if whatever it is, it's all
whatever.
good.
Congratulations,
A gift
you got a
can't
gift.
be a bad thing, can it?
No, well, depends on what it is. There's some gifts that you can get that's the gift they keep on giving, and they're not great.
Absolutely. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Samoa and Beast, for your thoughts on the commercial. It was really good. It's like a movie trailer for a book that Phantom and I worked on, and he did a great job. So I'm very happy with it. Gonna play it, each day, just once, But it's a lot of fun to check out. Oh, it says it's just congratulations on the gift. I don't know shit. I'm just giving the donation. Well, thank you. Thank you for the donation. If that was to us, if that's on our channel, I like the platform, whatever you want to. Thank you very much, Samoa. We appreciate it. So I'm guessing it was on behalf of them to our channel, and it's on our actual Rumble channel, so it goes to us. It's not on the LFA TV channel. It's on our Rumble channel. Yep.
All right. Oh,
so
Jack,
very cool.
Jack, my favorite Tim Curry character is from a horrible movie.
What's that?
Congo.
Oh, is that the one with the big gorilla in it?
Yes. Horrible movie. He's Herkimer Homolka, a Romanian philanthropist, and he puts on this fake accent. It's hysterical.
Wow.
And the movie's terrible, but it's one of those movies that I'll watch every time it's on, even though it's terrible. Kind of like Anaconda or Dante's Peak, stuff like that.
Well, I completely understand. And apparently, Beast USA says that it's a gift of subscriptions to our channel. So thank you, Samoa 801, for giving them gifts to the channel, subscriptions for Beast USA and Hawk, subscriptions to the channel. So thank you for that. We really appreciate it. It helps us. Every little bit helps us be able to do more for you guys and do more investigations. Jay, I'm going to play my favorite Tim Curry moment because like I said, it's Home Alone 2 was my favorite thing, but I'm going to show you my favorite scene. All right, and it's freaking hilarious. Everybody has seen the scene. You have to. If you haven't seen the scene, you're mentally ill. Okay, you have to have seen it. So here we go. I'm going to show everybody. It's a lot of fun, Jay. It really is. Let's check it out. I think you'll all enjoy it.
Hold it right there. This is the concierge, sir. I knew it was you. I could smell you getting off the elevator.
And for everybody, I don't know why the volume is so low, but it's all the way maxed up, so it's not going to go up anymore. So just turn your volume up for just a minute.
That's Rob Schneider.
Yep.
You was here last night, too, wasn't you?
Yes, sir. I was.
You was here, and you was smooching with my brother.
I'm afraid you're mistaken, sir.
Don't give me that. You've been smooching with everybody. Snuffy, Al, Leo, Little Mo with the gimpy leg, Cheeks, Phony Bob, Cliff. No. It's a lie. I could go on forever, baby.
I'm terribly sorry, sir, but I'm afraid you're mistaken. We are looking for a young man.
All right. I believe you. But my Tommy don't. Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
I love this.
On your knees?
His facial expressions are excellent. Watch his face right here.
I love you.
You gotta do better than that. I love you. Maybe I'm off my hinges, but I believe you. That's why I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3 to get your lousy, lying, low down, 4-flushing carcass out my door. 1, 2.
Ain't that change?
Love it.
3. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
I absolutely love that. That is my favorite scene from any movie he's ever done. Excellent stuff.
I mean, it was the same thing he did to Joe Pesci and what's his name in the first one with the filthy animal, that same skit.
Oh yeah. Oh
that,
yeah. And you know,
so
Jay,
hysterical.
I tried to find that movie. Did you know that movie was actually only made for the movie? That's not a real movie.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, I tried to find it because I wanted to watch it. I saw it, and you can see the title of the movie in the first scene. You can see the title of the movie. So I looked it up, and they said no, it was just a prop movie made for the show or made for the movie. Yeah,
that's hysterical.
I know. I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, like wow, it looks like a great movie. I want to watch that.
Hell yeah. And then of course it has Trump in it. You know, of course it has Trump in. You know, the second one. I absolutely love that. Love it.
Yep, he is in that
Tim
movie.
Curry,
That's when they used to like him.
Yep. Tim Curry though, he was excellent, man. Excellent actor. Excellent actor on Broadway too. Not just an actor in terms of films, but his stage acting was incredible, man.
Yeah, listen, talented, extremely talented. Been around for a long time, had a long career. So,
absolutely, Jay.
Rest in peace.
We normally, I'm going to move on because we normally do not do weather events here on Secret America, but the flooding in China and Nepal is unbelievable. I want to show you guys an entire town get wiped out by water. An entire town. It's the whole town, and it gets wiped out by water. I'm going to show you how powerful water really is. But first, I want to show you this. I'm going to show you a couple to lead up to that. So first, check this one out right here. Here is one that will show you. Let's see here. Get on the stage here. There we go. Here's one that'll let you wet your beak on this before I show you the other one. Take a look at this. This is from the flood. They're all fleeing. They're running as fast as they can because the waters are raging right at them. Look at this.
No chance.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Look at the parking. That entire parking garage gone by water. And
crazy.
Jay, if you didn't know any better, you wouldn't be able to tell that parking garage was sturdy at all. It looks like a Lego the way it was just dismantled.
Like paper.
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. So take a look. Actually, hang on one second. I'm going to pull this up right here. I don't want to. So take a look at this. I'm going to show you an entire town wiped out by this, Jay. It is unbelievable. The floods that are happening there. And is it because of rain? Is it rain floods?
No. What happened was it's a glacier, and they think what happened is it was along with maybe a little bit of melting, there was an earthquake that might have loosened this glacier and just avalanched down, and that's what happened.
Wow. That is incredible. You know, it's funny because
it's ice, it's rock, it's water, it's
you just don't see things like this you know. I mean, now it happened to me because here in Asheville, when we had that monstrous hurricane, then and all the water came rushing down from the mountain to the bottom, and then the levees broke. Yeah, that's when it got really bad. But it's not like this. I mean, our power and everything was wiped out for weeks. And, it was just, but I'm going to show you an entire town right now, an entire town wiped out. This is the town, and it goes back further, but this is all you can fit in the camera. This is the town. Watch this. This is unbelievable. You can see that they're all fleeing right now. You can see them fleeing.
Yep. That guy in that car, dude, drive.
I know. It's incredible. Look, you can see the birds fleeing too.
Yeah.
Look at all the birds.
Always trust the animals. They always know.
Absolutely. And then look at this. That is, I mean, they're running and they know the water's coming. It's coming, and it destroys the whole town. Look at this.
No chance.
That is, look at that. Wiped out everything. Look, there's a table still standing. That thing's about to go down too. Nothing stands after this. I mean, this is like This is like the apocalyptic Noah's Ark type shit.
It's biblical.
It is for them, for Nepal, China area. It's the town is gone, and everybody in it. By the way, everybody in that town was wiped out.
They're tourists. They said there might be about 47 Americans so far that they think that are missing. So if you're missing, you're dead. I mean, nobody. Those people that you saw running, gone. They're just gone.
No, Jay, that water's going to take them out to sea. You'll never see them again.
No, they're gone. Just, I mean, wiped out completely and just horrible. No chance.
That stuff is crazy. Water is the most powerful thing on earth. Okay, it can give you life and it can take it away.
Yeah, you see the power. It's incredible. With a wall of water, the power it has is just amazing. I mean,
that's sweet.
You saw that parking garage. It was like those were buses just being, I mean, flipped over like they were nothing.
Yep. And thank you, Samoa, for giving another membership, this time to Reina Queen 13. We really appreciate it. You know, it's very nice of you to do such a thing because, like I said, every little bit that we get goes into helping the show, you know, goes into production. So it helps a lot. So thank you very much, Samoa 801. We really, really appreciate it. Yeah, Jay, the floods, I mean, water is just so, and I did not realize how powerful it was until it came here to Asheville. And, you know, we had so many people missing after that. I mean, unbelievable how it was going. And there were people, Jay, that were trapped on top of their roofs with trillions of tons of water passing at their feet. They're trapped on top of the roofs. Picture this, okay? I want you guys to picture this because this is probably happening in Nepal right now, okay? You're on top of the roof of your house. Water is rushing by, trillions of tons of water rushing by. It's pitch black dark at night. There's no electricity. There's no light. So you're on your roof. You can hear the water rushing by. It's pitch black. The water is all the way up to the roof. You are just wondering, waiting and wondering if that house and that roof is going to get swept away. You're waiting and wondering, not to mention you have nowhere to use the restroom and you're up there for days before rescuers can get to you. There's no food. You can't drink that water and there's nowhere to use the restroom. And during the day, you have no protection from the sun, the heat, the horrible, beaming down on top of you. At night, you can't sleep. If you close your eyes, that might be the last thing you see is the inside of your eyelids because that water could get that roof, tear that roof apart and sweep you away. Imagine this is what is happening to the people in Nepal and China. This is what happened here in America, in Asheville, North Carolina. Just put yourself on that roof by yourself. Thousands of gallons of water, trillions of gallons of water. Jay, you don't know when you're going to be swept away. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 24 hours. It could be right now. It may never happen. But just think, you're thinking in your head, am I going to die? Every 2 seconds, am I going to die? Am I going to die? Am I going to die? You can't use the bathroom. I mean, unless you're a male that can pee out. I mean, it's way worse than people think. Oh, you're just trapped on your roof. You'll be fine. No, it is way worse. It's actually worse, I think, to be trapped on the roof for a few days than to just be swept away and it be over with. Because the torture, the mental and physical torture is beyond comprehension.
Yeah, it's like similar to getting stuck, like we talked about that when those divers were left there and waiting to get eaten by sharks. It's kind of like that. It's horrible. This is terrible. Those people here, though, they were instantly just gone. And so basically they're saying this was a small earthquake in the area around 8:37 a.m. local time triggered an ice rock avalanche from a glacier on or near the Lende Cola. It's a tributary. And it said the avalanche dumped ice, rock, and debris into the river, which temporarily dammed it. And then the blockage failed, and it unleashed a sudden massive surge of water, mud, ice, and debris that raced downstream through the narrow Himalayan gorge.
It's so crazy because the littlest things, Jay, the littlest things can trigger massive floods. We had the hurricane here. They had a small earthquake there. I mean, tsunamis. There's just the littlest things can trigger water. Imagine, Jay, if all of the land in the world sunk just by 6 inches, the water that would rush in almost all the way inland and kill 2/3 of the population on Earth.
Yeah, definitely. That's that was supposed to happen already, wasn't it? if
well,
Al
what was
Gore-
supposed to happen was the sea levels were supposed to rise.
no, or whatever, because the ice caps are melting or something. Whatever,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's what they tell
no,
you.
Listen, yeah, right. Water is incredible. Mother Nature's undefeated. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
scary shit, man.
You
Jay,
can't stop it.
guess what? You know how we were talking about and yeah, I know you say Samoa, I know you say the bathroom, the whole river is the bathroom. You can't shit in rushing water, all right? And you cannot piss in rushing water if you're a woman. You can't go to the edge of the roof. What happens if the edge snaps off or you fall and you're dead?
You're just going on the roof.
You're gonna have to go on the roof and you're gonna have to live with it.
Exactly.
Anyways, yeah, you're just gonna try to hold it if it's number 2, if you can, if you survive. That's the thing. Anyways, Jay, we were talking about the flock thing earlier. I want to tell you about something that's amazing, okay? There are police officers, I believe it was 10 of them, that are already under indictment for major theft of tax dollars after exploiting flock contracts in Knox County. I believe it was in Tennessee. It says Aaron Yarnell is the man Mayor Jacobs named as the former KCSO, which is, I guess it's something, Knox County Sheriff's Office captain, who started the 2020 flock deal at 13,000, yada, yada, small enough to skip the mayor and commission. So what they did was basically they wanted a flock contract, but it has to be approved by the mayor and the commissioner. And the mayor and the commissioner said no. So what did they do? They did a small flock contracts, little at a time, until it equaled what they wanted. Okay. So they were basically misusing tax dollars to get flock surveillance. Okay. And they used the narcotics unit credit card, and they seized drug cash like a personal piggy bank, Apple devices, hunting gear, construction materials, home projects. They used it all on this narcotics unit's credit card. And the flock contract was part of that. They kept exploiting the threshold where the small, if it's a small amount, then it doesn't go to the mayor and the commission, and nobody knows about it. So apparently, all 11 are facing felony charges of conspiracy to commit theft over $250,000, theft of property over $250,000, and theft of services over $60,000. And that is James Yarnell. I'm not going to say their names. I'll just say what they did. Captain for the technology division, 31 years. Another captain, 32 years. Assistant chief deputy, 34 years. Former Knox County sheriff, 40 years. Retired assistant chief and former narcotics chief, 26 years. A lieutenant, a sergeant, former narcotics detective, former sergeant, retired captain, and civilian with ties to the office. I mean, this is amazing, Jay.
Why?
I think, and if you want me to be honest, I think it's because a lot of police all over the country have lowered their standards for police officer admissions because of what happened with the defund the police whole situation. Many of the qualified applicants did not want to become police officers. So you have to lower your standards. I know here in Asheville, it was a 2-year degree. You had to have at least an associate's degree in criminal justice. They lowered that to high school diploma. In some places, it was you could not have done drugs in the last 2 years. Then it was you could not have done drugs in the last 6 years. Then it was you could not have done drugs in the last 30 days. Now it's as long as you're not on drugs at the moment, you're okay. That's how it is now, because nobody wanted to be a cop after the defund the police thing. None of the good applicants, because A, they don't get paid enough, and B, why would they want to do something for the public if the public is going to do nothing but hate on them? So there was a ton. Jay, I would have been a great applicant. I have a degree in that situation. I'm not going to talk too much about myself, but I didn't want to do it either because of this.
Well, it's also, you're not getting backed up if, God forbid, you get into a situation that might go sideways.
Absolutely.
On a bus, especially if race is involved in some way, whatever. They'll
try
to
the
throw
department will throw you under the bus.
And the politicians will throw you under the bus. But so basically these guys wanted the cops, they wanted their department to have flock cameras. So to avoid the mayor or whoever else, to avoid them having to approve it, they tried to just do this kind of like.
They mission creeped it. Yeah.
Under the table, and they were stealing money to pay for it.
They were stealing money, but they were also believe it or not, I believe it was the flock surveillance that might have got them in trouble, because they were using the narcotics unit credit card to pay for the flock things, I think. But the funny thing was they were actually stealing money from narcotics busts anyway, stealing money and all that other stuff. So
right there,
they were into a lot of bad shit.
Yeah, that sounds corrupt. They sound like a corrupt unit. So
11 Knox County Sheriff's Office.
Did you see the video? And this goes along to kind of what we were talking about. There's a video going around. I posted it today of a situation where there was a man with a knife. The body camera you're seeing is a male officer, and he's got his gun drawn on the guy, telling him to drop the knife. And there's a female.
Talking about the female in the background? Yeah.
Yes. Where he's like, Casey, get your taser out. Jack. She was standing literally 10 feet from this guy with a knife.
And that's why.
Like this. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's why I say, yeah.
If that guy bum rushes her, rushes her, she's getting stabbed.
Absolutely. He was closer to her than the actual, I think they say it's like 21 feet is
that's the rule of thumb.
The engagement.
That's the rule. It's the rule of thumb. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was probably maybe 15 feet from her. He could have stabbed her before she reached down. See, the thing is, this is why I say two things. One, women should not be police officers unless they can physically be up to par with a male. I mean, if I've seen women that can be up to par with a male, but when you have someone like that is probably a DEI officer, and let's forget DEI for a second. Let's say she's 100% or 100% not picked for DEI, not because she's a woman. She's probably underqualified, Jay. So many officers now, like I said, they dropped it from degree to high school diploma. Then they dropped it from no drugs from 6 years to as long as you're not on drugs at this moment during the test. That is the new threshold. So you can't, if you're a cop, Jay, you cannot count on your backup anymore.
Well, not if that's your backup. That she should not be on the streets.
That is your backup. A lot of times
not. Thank God where I was, it wasn't that bad. And I was gone. It was a long
you were
time
before
ago
the DEI time. You were like right at the end of the start of the DEI time.
Yeah, it was. I got on. Well, way before it, thank God.
Yeah.
But listen,
your ending was like right when the DEI
my
times
ending.
were about to start.
Yes, my ending. That's correct. I've seen plenty of bad male police officers who but I'm saying who couldn't physically do as much as other males could.
Yeah.
Just not as much. But the females, 90% of them, honestly, if they were in a fight one-on-one with a male, they're in trouble. Big trouble. I mean,
Jay, if that's your partner, you have to worry about her all the time.
Yeah, it's another thing to worry about. You worry about your partner anyway, but then it's just another thing to worry about. And it's just a natural instinct to worry about a female more than a male if you're a male.
Absolutely.
It's a natural thing to do. And this video today, it just underscores this. It's just like she was just utterly clueless just from jump. And listen, I hate Monday morning quarterbacking, but that's what it's there for, to kind of learn from and make sure you don't make the mistake again. You do better.
This is unmistakable, Jay. This is
just
unmistakable.
Brutal. It's brutal. And
in fact, we're going to show it real quick.
Yeah, show it. It's bad.
This is unmistakable, man.
The cop had to shoot him, and he probably wouldn't have had to if she did her job right. She probably could have tased this guy, or I don't know.
He warned her. He said taser. That means tase the motherfucker while he has his gun out. But she didn't do it, so he had to shoot him.
She was lost. I said
take a look at this, guys.
Situational awareness of a dead goldfish.
This is insane. That's the cop right there at the bottom right. That's the female cop. Take a look. Watch her and the suspect.
Why is her gun not out? Or a taser? Or
his gun is out, but she's walking, like strolling like it's a beautiful sunny day.
Miss, drop the knife. Drop the knife. Stop coming towards me.
He's backing up. Look,
stop coming towards me.
Look at the female.
He immediately starts backing up he's got his gun out, and he's backing up as soon as he sees the guy with the knife. What is she doing?
Jay, that's why I say these people are unqualified. And I don't mean physically. Let's say she's physically qualified. I don't think she's mentally qualified to be a police officer. You have to have situational awareness.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Dead goldfish, situational awareness here.
Watch this, guys.
Stop where you are, miss. Stop where you are. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife, miss.
What is she
Casey,
doing?
taser.
Good God.
Stop it. Stop it. You're going to get shot.
That's it. Now you got to shoot him. You have to.
I want you guys to watch this. Okay, Jay, take a look at this. Okay, so as the woman starts walking towards him, the female cop does a leisurely stroll. She leisurely strolls with her. He has to tell her.
Right. Still no weapon drawn. Nothing.
No. He has to tell her to pull her gun out. Pull her taser.
Jack, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop it.
Stop
go
where
ahead.
you are. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the
Stop
knife,
it.
miss.
Stop it. If that's a girl with a knife. If she turns towards her, she's getting stabbed.
Easily. She's only 10, 12 feet away.
She doesn't have a weapon out. She has no chance to react that quickly. If that girl runs at her with that knife, she's getting seriously injured or dead.
Absolutely. She's only 12 feet away. Minimum reaction time to shoot somebody with a knife is 21 feet. Okay, that's the minimum reaction distance. Yeah, she's 12 feet away.
Yeah, to unholster your weapon and aim and fire, they say it's about 21 feet. People have debunked it, but no, it's actually a good rule of thumb, in my opinion.
I still think 21 feet's a good rule of thumb. You need to be at least 21 feet away from that person.
Yep.
And that's the minimum. That's the minimum.
Yeah.
Hey, is there something playing in the background, Jay? Is there something playing on your side over there, your phone, maybe?
No, nothing.
Weird. I hear something. All right. Anyways, take a look. Let's finish the video one more time. Take a look at this.
Casey, taser.
Now, you hear what he said? He has to tell the officer to pull out her taser. It's like she doesn't realize this woman has a knife. This woman is a threat, and she's just standing there watching. She's like a bystander, Jay.
I've seen
Stop
bystanders.
it! Stop it! You're gonna get shot.
And where is she? Where is she now? Where is
Over
she?
here, right? She still did nothing. Now, yeah, we could debate whether he should have shot that person. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna do that today.
Not even debatable.
Not gonna do that today.
It's not debatable. He had to shoot her at that point.
Let's not talk about it today. It'll go.
I'm just telling you right now. That's not debatable. That's a good shooting, and that will be absolutely every time. Grand jury is not indicting on that. Go ahead.
I don't know. This was a female on her phone, right?
Said she had a knife.
Yeah, but she was also on her phone. I don't think
I don't care. She's got a knife in her hand. She's getting shot. Jack,
I don't know.
If she's coming at you and you have a gun, because at that point he had his gun out. She should have been the one with the taser.
Yeah,
or
he told her to taser.
At the same time, if somebody's there with a knife, you can go straight to the gun at that point.
Why
you
do
don't
you
have to go to taser. What's that? Because I don't want to.
Why not use the taser?
Because if the taser doesn't work, I don't want to get stabbed.
I know, but it's a little girl. I mean,
again, it doesn't matter. If somebody's coming at me with a knife, and you can't even use the old lady argument there. It's a young person.
No, but I also can't say she's coming at you. I mean, she's leisurely walking.
No, she started running at him. Play it again.
No,
play it again.
She did not.
Yes, she did. Play it again.
No,
she starts running at him.
Let's look again. Let's look again.
Play it. She starts running at him. That's why he fires at her.
If she starts running at him, then it's a good shoot.
She absolutely did. Play it again. She started running.
She looked like she was strolling to me. Let's look again.
She picked up her pace and started going at him.
Tell me where this happens. Let's look again.
Go ahead.
See, she's on the phone. She's
Hang on.
walking like she has been.
It's not on the screen.
Huh?
It's not up on the screen.
Oh, it's not on the screen. I'm sorry.
No.
I thought it was on the screen this whole time.
Nope.
All right. Take a look. Because this does not look like running to me, but we'll take a look again. All right, here. Check it out.
Casey, taser! Stop it!
Hold on.
Stop it! You're gonna get
right
shot.
there. Starts running at him. Watch it again.
Where?
Watch it again. She starts running at him right before it gets pixelated. Play it back a little bit. Right before it starts pixelating, she starts running.
It looks like the same walk that she has been doing.
You got to rewind it further.
But see, you can't see. Look at her feet.
Go back further. Go back further. Yeah. Go back.
The knife.
Watch again.
Drop the knife, miss. Yep. Casey, taser. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to get shot.
Right there. She starts running at him. She absolutely started running at him.
Stop it. You're going to get shot.
There. Plain as day.
If you look at I don't want to talk about this all night, but you can see the feet is not in a running position. Watch.
Right before it pixelates, she's running.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Why is the never mind. The computer seems to be screwing up. Hang on. Let's see if it'll not screw up. All right, watch her. She is in the same. See her legs. See how they're straight and she's not leaning forward. There's no running posture.
Play it again. She picks up her pace and starts coming.
I'll play it one last time.
He's trying to back up.
Stop it! Stop it! You're gonna get shot.
Right there.
There's no.
Drop the knife, miss.
There's no running.
Casey, taser.
Raina saying it. She definitely starts running towards him.
Stop it! You're gonna get shot.
Of course they're gonna say that. And when it comes to police, they're gonna take the police side every time.
No, I'm watching the same video. She starts running at him, and even if she she was told how many times she's got a gun, and she starts running at him. He's backing up. He's doing everything right. His partner's doing everything wrong. But she starts running.
Since she is a little girl, why not taser?
Because, like I said, she's first of all wearing a jacket. Taser might not penetrate the jacket, and second of all, if I taser and it doesn't work, now she's really on me, and now I got to draw my weapon and try to get her while she got a knife in hand. That right there, that is a justified use of deadly force. I just don't understand the need
to kill. Why not shoot her in the legs?
No. You're not trained to shoot in the legs. You're trained to shoot center mass because we don't aim for legs.
The need to kill.
I'll tell you why. Because you don't want to. You want to aim for the biggest target, which is center mass.
I understand.
Okay,
but then why shoot 20 times? Why not shoot once or twice?
I think he shot it like 3 times.
He shot. Yeah, I just don't understand. But that's okay.
You fire until the threat has been stopped, and at this point, I think he shot her 3 times and she went down. That's it.
Well,
it's a perfectly good shooting. Perfectly good shooting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's everybody. Everybody's got their own opinion. Obviously,
you should go on the grand jury show with Joe Leno on Friday nights.
Oh,
No, he does these scenarios like 4 or 5 times. It's not my kind of
show. It's okay.
You'll love it. You're the grand jury. You get they analyze these things like we just did. It's a great thing. I know, but
doing stuff like this, all it does is lead to arguments. Nothing is resolved by doing this, so it doesn't matter.
No, it's actually good, and he explains. He'll also get into the law and why it was a good shooting or why it might not have been a good shooting. It's a great show.
It doesn't resolve anything.
No, but it's a great discussion, and people
go on there just to talk back and forth about whether something was a good shoot or not.
No, he'll play a scenario. He'll play like the body cam footage or whatever, the dash cam footage, and then people watch it, and then they decide if you're the grand jury, and then you'll decide whether you thought the shooting was justified or not, and then they'll come out with the decision. If enough people said it was a bad shooting, the grand jury has now indicted the officer. If not,
but why are we doing such a thing?
I think it educates people on stuff like this because a lot of people don't understand the force continuum when it's okay. But this
is a show you do on a regular basis.
He does it on Friday nights, every night on X. It's a great show. And like you just said, why didn't he shoot her in the leg? That's not how police officers are trained. Just the whole thing. Why did they shoot the knife out of his hand? Well, that's unrealistic. Police officers are trained to shoot center mass, and it's not shoot to kill. It's shoot to stop the threat. Go to center mass because it's the biggest target.
Move on to something else. Now the show's already over, so it doesn't.
Well, listen, that was a great discussion. That was really good. People are into that.
It was all right.
Great.
I mean, talking about that stuff is what it is. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't change. We're not informing anybody of stuff that's going on, and it doesn't change anything.
Well, it's not that it doesn't change anything. It's
just entertainment is what it is.
I think it educates the public on a lot of these scenarios where a lot of times people just see part of a video or they got the whole full context or they're just hearing what the media is telling them. In this case, you're looking at it yourself and you're using whatever your best judgment is to make that decision as the grand jury.
Well, he should pay you some money for pushing his show so hard on here.
No, I've been on the show and I'm just saying it's a show that Beast is even saying you should be on that show. It's a good show.
No, I wouldn't go
I'm not pushing it. I'm not getting paid by Joe or anything. He runs a good show. He does.
I know, but let's not keep pushing it and keep pushing it on here.
I'm just listen. It's Friday nights. Everybody can watch it. There you go. That's it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to go anyway. Just make sure you guys check out maxassociates.etsy.com, the #1 place for USA Pride gifts and patriotic apparel. You can scan the QR code at the top right or go to maxassociates.etsy.com. They've got the best stuff you could want out of patriotic apparel. I mean, there's no reason to go anywhere else. You're going to get this anywhere else. You're going to get the same stuff you would get here anywhere else, except you're not going to get the deal. Here you get 20% off and free shipping anywhere in the United States. All you have to do is type in the promo code SECRET20 and you get 20% off and free shipping anywhere in the United States. Just go to maxassociates.etsy.com. Also, make sure you guys follow us. Follow and subscribe on X, YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Instagram, and all the others. Make sure you subscribe to us, follow. It lets us know that we're making an impact. You can go to Secret America TV. Make sure you guys check it out. That's the screen name for every single one of them, Secret America TV. We are live every single weekday. So make sure you guys do that. Check it out. We also have Secret America gear out there. You can support the show, represent the show, support the mission. It's at secretamericalive.com. You can go there, or maxassociates.etsy.com. You can check it out there. So make sure you guys do that and check it out. And since we got a few seconds left, I'm going to play the commercial one more time. I love this thing. This thing is so cool. I'm going to play it one more time for you guys.
Starting September 1st, you'll be able to do something no one thought possible. Go back in time to the COVID era and witness the conspiracies as they unfold through the lens of a cinematic political thriller that will blow your mind. By design, the viral vote. Get your copy at secretamericalive.com or on Amazon.
All right. I absolutely love that. Such a cool thing. You know, I enjoy that. All right. Let's see. We still got maybe 1 or 2 minutes left. I'm just going to go through some things really quickly. Just some stories that, you know, don't really get enough attention, but just some things, you know, that I can go through really quickly. So something funny, a truckload of Utz UTZ cheese balls spilled across the Los Angeles freeway, with reports of drivers stopping to grab unopened tubs from the roadway. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Capitol Police seized a guillotine, an actual guillotine with the blade, from a pickup truck parked right outside the U.S. Capitol, and arrested the driver for carrying a dangerous weapon. That's very, very scary stuff. You can't be doing that crazy shit.
Was the driver's name Marie Antoinette?
I have no idea. I don't know.
No.
It doesn't say who it was.
Okay.
Something interesting. The Communist Party of USA actually paid a tribute to Dolly Parton, saying that the working class has lost one of its brightest and boldest. I thought that was interesting because I didn't think they enjoyed anything. I thought they were
These
a
people
party that doesn't enjoy anything.
They'll seize on anything, these morons. God.
Yep. And President Trump actually came out and said he supports banning Sharia law nationwide. That's really great. Supports banning Sharia law nationwide. Now he needs to make it happen. But even then, once they gain full power, it's not going to matter. They can just repeal it. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. So it's not going to matter. We have to actually physically remove them from America. If we don't do that, any laws are not going to matter once they get into power. You know, that's the thing. So it doesn't really matter.
If you want to have a chance of it happening, you better vote Republican, or else there won't be any chance of it ever happening.
Yeah, we got to remove them. That's the only thing. We have to physically remove them from America. Otherwise, any laws we make against them will just be repealed or disbanded once they gain full power. Ontario, Canada, Premier Doug Ford says he will be economically targeting red states in America. The Premier of Ontario, Canada, Doug Ford, said he will target red states, Republican states, economically. I guess he's going to try to hurt Republican states economically. I will say, Jay, that the Democrats are starting to fight back. They are starting to get a little bit of a backbone. And even though I hate the Democrats, I hate the extremists way more. And 10 Democrats came out today and condemned far-left streamer Hassan Piker, Representative Hakeem Jeffries, Cory Booker, Hillary Schulten, Alyssa Slotkin, Josh Gottheimer, Susie Lee, Richie Torres, Jackie Rosen, Brad Schneider, and Jake Auchincloss. They all came out and actually condemned Hassan Piker. They're starting to get a little backbone and fight back. I think they realize that if these people take over, they're going to be destroyed.
Well, I think they realize that it's polling really badly for them. That's what they realize. You know, welcome to the party, guys.
Everything's been polling badly for them. I don't really think they care about because I mean everything they do, they're at the lowest possible point. Well, I don't think they want to get removed because the Democrat Socialists just yesterday said they're going to blow up the Democrat Party.
Yeah, I get that. And you're right. But I also think they think that it's going to cost them the midterms. That's what it is. That's why. Hey, guys, welcome to the party. Where have you been for the past how many years now where people have been telling you this? Oh, Hassan Piker's bad? Wow, glad you guys finally realized that, idiots.
Well,
Whatever.
Regardless of whatever their reason is, I'm just happy to see them fight back a little bit because we can't do it for them. We're not Republicans. We can't vote Republican and keep them out. We can't do it for them. They have to do it. So I'm glad to see them, no matter what the reason is. I'm glad to see them at least actually start doing it.
Just be careful, because right now Debbie Dingles is like, oh, Hassan Piker has to really, they got to distance themselves from him. Then it's okay. They've been campaigning with him.
Yeah,
I'm sick of these people. They're full of crap. Anyway,
they're terrible people. But like I said, whatever the reason, if they fight back, it would do America good. Because even if they're terrible people, the people waiting to take power are much, much worse. All right, Jay, I think we've solved all the problems we can for one day. So for Jay Gatling, I am Jack Danger. Thank you for watching Secret America.
You've been listening to Secret America.